me start with last night's game. So for being 2-0, I don't want to nitpick, but for being 2-0, the Eagles are not exactly looking like the world beaters that they were made out to be coming into the season, right? They definitely have not looked like the class of the NFC as was expected, right? I'm talking about the Niners, the Cowboys. Both those teams look better. Hell, Philly barely looks like Philly. Yes, Philly is 2-0, but I don't think that anybody's truly impressed yet. And I'm not sure what that says about the 0-2 Vikings who just lost to these dudes. Actually, I know exactly what it says, and it's not good. It's below not good.
Below not good.
Except you can't come running up in here and blame Kirk for this one. I know. Kirk Cousins is now 11-19 in prime time. But this was not one of those Kirk melts under the lights situation last night. It was more like a everybody else melts under the lights situation last night. Cousins did his job. In fact, did his job well. 364 yards passing, 4 touchdowns against the Eagles defense in Philly. How the hell do you lose that game? Cousins, what's good? How do you lose that game? 364 yards passing, 4 touchdowns on the road. How do you lose that game? Well, easy if you turn it over 4 times. You fumble your first rushing attempt of the game. You fumble through the end zone on the 1-inch line, and you give up a strip sack inside your own 20. That's how you lose on a night where Kirk goes for 364, 4 tutties, and no picks in Philly in prime time. This guy's going to be like, damn, what do I have to do? I did everything last night. As for the Eagles, yes, again, you are 2-0. Can't take that from you. But you do not look like a great team, at least not yet. And you know how I know? This is indisputable. Indisputable. You know how I know? Irrefutable. Indisputable. You know how I know you're not a great team? Because great teams cover. Good teams win. Great teams cover. And the Birds did not cover last night. That's right. Another brutal backdoor that whacked me right in the ass. But like I said, I'm not, thanks, Dell. I'm not even mad about it because it keeps my Viking streak alive. I think I'm more proud of the Viking streak that I have than me being in the Radio Hall of Fame. My streak of never getting a Vikings game right. At this point, I don't want it to ever end. I would rather lose my money on a backdoor garbage time TD than lose my streak. Garbage. I mean, one bet is just a bet. But that Viking streak is magic, and it might be forever. I hope it never ends. You see, I win by losing, at least in this case. I won by losing last night. I hope that never ends. I hope that never, ever ends. I hope they never get me paid because it hurts so good. So yes, I won by losing. But it almost seems like the Eagles lost by winning. You follow me there? I won by losing, but it almost seems like they lost by winning because nobody is excited with how the Eagles are looking right now, least of all the Birdmen themselves. In fact, they look pretty irritable and miserable and downright red-assed on the sideline last night. You see A.J. Brown confront Jalen Hurts going into the fourth quarter? You see that? I don't know how you could have missed it, except somehow, some way, head coach Rock, Paper, Sirianni tried to act like he didn't see it, even though he was right in the middle of it.
That's private.
I like the way Alvin tries to compensate for missing a very easy drop by going like dance mix with it. Private. Alvy.
Private.
Oh, overcompensate much.
Private.
Oh, he dials it up. This is the beauty of Alvy and I, man. We've done this a long time. Private. Anyway, Nick, real smooth. Real smooth, Nick. Way to play that off. He's like, uh-huh. Yeah, uh-huh. You got to love that journo immediately checking him on that little white lie, too. Like, dude, we all saw you. You were literally standing between them. Don't try to tell us that you didn't see it. How could you not see it? You were right between them.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, what? Okay, you're right. Well, what do you have to say about it? Okay.
Private. And
It's private.
Private.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. How about we go rock, paper, scissors? I win, you go away. I lose, you stop asking me. Listen.
Rock, paper, scissors. Let's see how competitive you are.
Because nothing says competition like rock, paper, scissors.
private.
Look, there was impatience and there was frustration on the sideline for a reason. But they also won that game for a reason. And a big reason was D Swift. No, not T Swift, D Swift. But we will circle back to T Swift if we have time. And by if we have time, I mean I will make time. Yes, there is a T Swift update, sort of. So that would be considered a Swift tease for all you Swifties out there, because I know the Swifties have migrated over to this show. However, first, and I'm not doing anything to get on your bad side, Swifties. Again, I don't want that smoke. However, let's first talk about, at the risk of alienating the Swifties, and again, I don't want to get on your wrong side, I do need to talk about DeAndre Swift. Something tells me there are a lot more D Swifties this morning than there were last night, because DeAndre showed the hell out. DeAndre just had the best game of his young career. This is the guy we've been waiting on. This dude looked great. He was explosive. He was shifty, not Swifty, shifty. What I'm saying is he was the proverbial problem. Or, you know who put it better than that? Devontae Smith. Devontae put it perfectly after the game. I can't repeat on the air what he said from, first of all, an incredible talent, but a typically incredibly chill and reserved dude. And that just tells you how bad of a mother bleeper D Swift really is.
You're a bad mother.
He is too, dude. He is. And by the way, Devontae, so are you. So are you. Now, this brings us to the real news of the night, the topic on pretty much everybody's mind, the most important question asked in the entire postgame, and it came from none other than Hall of Famer Tony Gonzalez. I mean, Tony is paid to ask the question that's on everybody's mind, right? And if you have the legend that is Jason Kelce on a postgame set with you, you have to ask the question. Somebody on that set better ask that question. And Tony G did. You just got to see if the rumors are legit. You have to ask the question if Kelce's bro really is hooking up with Taylor Swift. Never mind that game. Never mind that it dropped the Vikes to 0-2 and that Philly's now 2-0. Who gives a damn about any of that? What everybody really wants to know is your bro getting nice with that goat? We'll see what happens with whoever he ends up with. I think that I can decode Kelce speak. I'm going to take that as a yes. They're getting after it. They're getting nice. Wink, wink. Yeah, I'm sure he is having fun.
Nice.
And not that I would ever think that Travis Kelce would ever have anything other than fun. He's freaking Travis Kelce. Of course he's having fun. How about Tony G trying to blame that question on his daughter? That's pretty hilarious. I mean, come on, my man. You got a gold jacket. You can do and say whatever the hell you want. You don't need to be ashamed of anything, let alone being curious about the one thing that everybody is curious about. We know that question was not for your daughter. It's cool.
What are we doing?
It's fine, man. Don't hide behind your daughter. It's good, T. You did the right thing. Travis, my dude, I'm going to argue that you're the best tight end I've ever seen. And yeah, I said it. Even better than the guy who just asked about you. And he was the best tight end I'd ever seen. That's how highly I think of Travis Kelce. But my guy, dude, be careful, man. She is shrewd. She is really shrewd. She is sharp. Number one, she is an Eagles fan. This could be a big, elaborate sabotage. Secondly, as I'm sure you're well aware, she famously writes songs about breakups. So unless you want to get shredded in a future number one single that will be memorized and sung forever by millions upon millions of people, you best not screw this up. You don't want any trouble. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell to be the first to know when we do upload a new video.